It's Friday. Yeah, it is Friday. What's up? Hello. Friday, last day of work. Yeah. Happy trees and cats and trees. Yeah. What's up, Deg? Hey, Jesus. I'm pretty good. I took like a good long shower today. It was one of those days where I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be a long one. I don't usually take long showers. I just do enough to like wash my hair. But today I needed to scrub my scalp a little harder than usual. But yeah, I'm gonna draw some cats and trees and stuff today. Like actually try and show my process for doing backgrounds and stuff. Just renaming my layers. Sketch. I already made this sketch off stream. Actually, I can't remember exactly when I made this. I may have made it on Wednesday on Pixel. Just gonna get my line brush. I like to use the opaque watercolor brush for my canvas size. I'm gonna set it to 12, maybe 15, and brush density 80. I don't know what a lot of these settings do for the opaque watercolor. They're like amount of paint, density of paint, brush density, all that. I really don't know what all that does exactly. I'm gonna change the settings so that way the minimum size of the brush is like about 80% its size. It's an all 80s rule. Maybe a smaller brush. I like to fit the size of the lines that I'm doing to the same size that the sketch is, so it helps kind of make sure that when you're drawing whatever it is you're drawing, that there isn't this like stark contrast between your lines and your sketch. Forgot to put my stabilization up. I need stabilization. Your hand might be steady, but the program is not. Just gonna get right to this. Hey B, glad you're here. Speaking of cats and girly clothes, what do you think of the one I sent you? Oh, I didn't see. Let me go look. Let me check on that, Victor. You made like a little potato buttons. That's amazing. I love that. Oh wow, that outfit you sent me. Wow, that looks scandalous and revealing and exactly like what I would draw. It's a good idea. Thank you. Oh, it's so you're gonna use it for a pig. Okay. Sometimes just sitting in the tub with hot water blowing on your back just feels good. Yeah, it does. What I like to do is um, shower first so I get all the crud off, and then I have a bath. That way I'm not just sitting there in a tub of my own filth. Cat ears are so easy, they're just triangles. I like to use a really soft eraser on these kinds of lines. bow ties are also pretty easy. They're also just triangles. Yeah, this looks really good so far. I actually may want to take the brush size down like a notch. Just doing that one quick motion there to get that. I just found I've been using this opaque watercolor brush in Clip Studio a lot lately. It's not like a special brush, it's just like your typical brush that you'd find in any like art program, I feel like. Just after messing around with the settings a little bit, it feels way more usable. Hey GTV. I just like to call people by their usernames when I see them in chat. I'm sorry if there's like a different name that you prefer I use. First time you hear my voice and see me live. That's nice. Welcome. I envy you. I can only shower since I have no bathtub. Oh, dang. Yeah. It was weird because when I was in South America, in Colombia, I had the same feeling. I was like, there's no bathtubs here. That's really weird. I'm not used to that. I'm used to the combo thing where it's a bathtub and a shower at the same time. It's useful for washing things in. Like if I need to fill a tub up with like water for some reason, wash something, like, you know, the bathtub itself or the, you know, the shower walls. Laughs in circles, making squares. Yeah, bow ties are kind of cool. Forgot his little hairs. I feel like I am gonna let him have like the eyelashes here. Like I'm gonna paint out the eyelashes. Eyelashes are really easy. They're just like little wings that you just draw on the ends of the eye. I used to put mine really high up, but more lately I've found that like putting them a bit lower is better. So I used to just do them on top right here, which is fine, but I've been like incorporating the bottom side of the eye here more lately. I just kind of start from on the eye and then go out. Then I add that second one and a little third one maybe. Little eyelashes. Wait, VTuber Mila. Yeah, I am a VTuber. What's up? It was a gift. That Bevan's got me. Bevan's one of my supporters. Helped me get this. Completely wasn't expecting it. It was just a random gift. I was really glad to get it. I was like, wow, I have no idea how to use this. This is it's a whole new chapter here. These like inner lines, I'm gonna maybe lower my brush minimum size so that way I can get these. Man, this looks really smooth. I like this brush. It's really just the opaque watercolor brush with like 80% brush density and stuff. It makes my lines look more smooth and natural because usually I'm used to using this like the G pen, which for those who don't know, the G pen in digital art is like the default brush. It's like very hard and like hard edged, and it just puts down the color and you can paint right over top of it and it has no problem doing that. But this is a paint brush, which is a little bit different. Like it mixes the colors that you draw. So if I put down like this like blue and then grab a red color and try to like paint over top of it, it's not gonna draw the, I'm actually just pushing the blue around. It's not using the red paint that I have until I push a little harder. Then it adds it in, and then I can just blend it a little bit. So it's a little more like involved, not so direct. But what that means is like there's a little bit of fade to the lines, like you can see behind them, kind of. They're transparent. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Beebs just showers Mila with money and just needs the angry eyebrow. Oh, I was reading two comments at the same time. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I actually do have angry eyebrows. I don't remember where I put them. And I can't change scenes to go find it either. Hang on, let me see if I can grab it randomly. Add image, add existing angry. Is that it? I bet that's it. Yes, yeah, it is. Angy. Really angy. I love that brush for shading. Yeah. Could add that to the G pen. What do you mean? Wait, everyone stop. Why this live has only 1 like? Yeah. There are a lot of you guys here. If you could drop a like on the video, I appreciate that, because I'm trying to make this YouTube thing work a little bit better. I wouldn't mind having another place where I'm known. I want to be one of those cool art YouTubers. Still on that road to 1,000 subscribers. I kind of stopped doing YouTube streams for a while, like a good month in September, because I was away. I don't know why, but like downward curves, I can do downward curves like that really well if I'm going from right to left, even though I'm right-handed. Like it's weird. If I try to do it the other way, it's possible. It's just better going down from right to left. Buttons looks adorable in his maid outfit, thanks. I mean, you could add the effects like from the opaque watercolor to the G-Pen brush. Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, I guess at the end of the day, every brush that's in Clip Studio is it's just the G-Pen, but modified. Gonna rotate my canvas so I can get these angles easier. I don't know why, but painting with this brush just makes the whole process feel smoother. Not sure what it is about it. I'm not even sure how this is gonna look when I take the sketch layer away. Ideally, you want it to look better when it's just the lines by themselves, because they're supposed to look nice and clean. But I don't know what mine are gonna look like. Let me zoom out, maybe that'll be easier. Yeah, pretty close. So I was, don't know how many of you got it, but from the title, I've been watching some Bob Ross recently. I wasn't feeling too good about a week ago. And what made me feel better was going and watching Bob Ross. And in case you're curious, like, you can actually watch him on YouTube. There's a YouTube channel that just has all of his videos, I believe, just called Bob Ross. And it's nice watching him paint because it really makes it feel like, yeah, like exactly what he says, like anyone can paint. Sort of. I don't actually know if he says that outright, but it's kind of implied. Like anyone can make the stuff that I'm making. I realized something that he was really good at doing was finding processes for how to make stuff like trees and whatnot. Like really easy methods. Because he says that he used to take a week or more to make like one canvas, because he went and planned out every little detail on Sketch and then tried to translate it into painting. But then he's like, I think at some point he just realized I could come up with techniques that just make the whole process faster, and then totally did. And I sort of did the same thing because I wasn't feeling too well. I watched him do it, and I was like, wow, I could do the same thing. Um, and so I sat down yesterday and I made a few paintings of some sceneries just to kind of get my feet wet. And here's our sketch. I can't help but notice that the lines up top here around the head are just noticeably thicker and darker, and the rest of the body is like not that way. Let me. I suppose it's fine because clothes are. I kind of expect clothing to have thicker lines, or thinner lines. Sorry. I'm gonna kind of mess around with his lines here. If any of you are like not doing digital art but you're interested in it, totally I recommend getting Clip Studio. This is just a really good program all around. It usually doesn't go for that much. It's really cheap. So if you can't afford it still, I understand, because on top of that you need to, ideally you would get like a tablet. However, you can get a pretty cheap tablet. I actually got one recently. Well, no, to be more accurate, I started using one recently that was really cheap. It was like $20. It was called a Huion tablet. It didn't have a screen on it, but I've drawn with no screen tablets before, and they're pretty usable. Gonna add some color. Set my lines layer to the reference layer, and then grab my bucket. Tell it to refer to the reference layer when I lay down my bucket fill colors, and just grab Button's color palette and just start dropping them in. Let me figure out the scaling. There we go. Looking good. Just gonna color these in for now because I'll come back to them with the eyes. Wonder what color his bow and dress should be. Actually, no, I know I want the dress and bow to be some kind of white and blue to contrast his darker colors. Kind of go with his green a little bit. Green, blue, you know. Where did your donate button on Coffee go, Ree? What do you mean? It's on there. On the stream, I can see it. It's down there next to the coffee cup. Some people talked about having problems donating to me on Coffee last stream I did here on YouTube or something, and I think I think it may have something to do with my PayPal not being on the up and up, mainly because like it's complicated. It's a lot of like back end stuff that I'm trying to fix, but I think I can fix it. It's just I gotta stop being lazy and go and fix that. It's one of those fires I gotta put out that I feel like I shouldn't have to put out, but I do need to do it anyway. Your line art won't be opaque. That's for sure. It will be transparent. Yeah, I like the slightly transparentness to this. If you want something free, I recommend Krita or Krita. I've never used that one, but I mean, hey, anything is better than nothing. And if you're trying to get into digital art, then any free art program, definitely highly recommend. Like just getting started, because whenever I got first started, I was using GIMP because GIMP was free. Not sure if it still is, but it's how I started. You can give me a greeting, please, Milachu. Oh, you want me to say hi? Hello, Papyrus Sands. Very much welcome to my stream. There are those green eyes. I'm actually going to put the dress color on a different layer, so that way I can make easy edits to it, because I don't, anything that I haven't made before or I'm not comfortable with, I'll put it on a new layer. I'll add his secondary colors in just a moment. Just want to get the dress colors in here. I'm going to go pull up the reference. It's buried somewhere, I think. Actually, no, I think I might have saved it. Yeah, made outfit. I did save it. Very good. And then like a bright baby blue kind of color. Very cute. Just want to hug you, but I can't. That makes me feel sad. I understand. I want to hug Buttons. He looks incredibly cute. Wait, what? When you go on the site, the button just isn't there? That's interesting. I haven't gotten anything from Coffee that says I need to update my account or something. Let me go check my email. Maybe there'll be something in there. Thankfully, Gmail has that search feature. I can just type in coffee and then search. We'll see if anything comes up. Oh, maybe I have to put a dash in there. Yeah. Oh, let's see. I don't know what's up with that. I don't see anything in my email about this. Let me go to my actual account. Maybe I accidentally disabled donations somehow. Connect a payment method to start receiving donations. Oh, so I think my PayPal might have got disconnected. Hang on, let me go and just fix this really quick. I'm sorry. Attention, you currently cannot receive payments due to restriction on your PayPal account. Yeah, that's... I understand what's happening there. I'm basically setting up a new PayPal account. I don't want to get into why. Just, I have to set up a new account. Something having to do with my old one. Long story short, let's just say PayPal doesn't take kindly to using an identity that is not the one that you have on your bank account. So let me go ahead and mess with this. Yeah, disconnect. And now connect the new PayPal. I did set up a new one. It should be ready to use. Do I want to allow PayPal to connect to your account with coffee? Yes, I agree. Thanks for signing up. Now have an account and you successfully integrated PayPal with coffee. Go back to coffee. Go to my page. And okay, you can go ahead and check and see if it's available now. If you don't mind. Duplicate the line art layer, mask and outside of buttons, and make a Gaussian blur on it. Oh. That sounds like an interesting idea. And lower the opacity and change blending mode. I'll do that once I finish adding his secondary colors, like his mouth white area. I actually did that before, that technique of, ow, my ears. Boo. Thank you. Thanks, VK. I appreciate that. I actually did get a different sound to play. Hang on. Actually, since I have it, let me go and upload it. Get a new support sound on Coffee. Settings. Stream alerts. Play sound. Let me go find the sound that I'm trying to use. That eagle, you puny simp, I was faster than you. Yeah, you gotta be faster than that eagle. It's wrong. Oh, I didn't edit it yet. I didn't do any editing to the thing that I wanted to use for the donation sound. It's part of a song. Gosh, I wanna edit this, but I think opening a DAW while I'm streaming, like an audio workstation, and I already have all this stuff open, would take a while. I'll have to go and change it, like edit it at some other point. I don't know if I'm willing to like get into that right now. Alright, there we go. Finish the colors. Gonna do that thing. Duplicate the lines layer. Do a Gaussian blur by about 20. Maybe more like 35. Ow, Jesus. Eagle sent me 30 and said I wanted to give $30.03, but it doesn't let me. 3003. Why 3000? Or what? Why that? Thank you both. Thank you, Vic. Thank you, VK, and thanks, Eagle. I appreciate that's the support. Gonna add a little bit of like nice shading to this, some light and whatnot. Little blush. Oh, that's not blush. That's a spray can with like spray dots on it. Here we go. I like this bright red for blush instead of light blood red. You can use different colors for blush. This one's like a really bright pink, like this. Freckles, yeah. I don't actually have freckles in real life, so it wouldn't fit Buttons, because Buttons is kind of supposed to be like me. You can use this kind of pink, or you can actually use this really dark crimson red color, and it doesn't seem like it would work at first, but it does work for like a really deep blush. I mean, this is a kind of like, what do you call it, makeup blush, but if I go over it with this crimson color instead, it's a more Jesus Christ, it's a more like honest blush, I suppose you can call it. I think Swag Cam sent $9 and said, "Because I love you, Mila. Mwah, mwah. Thanks. Appreciate that." Oh no. I love you too. And I appreciate your support. I'm just using this like pink color. It's, oh, wrong layer. This kind of color, but I'm using a multiply layer, so you could do it with a multiply brush as well. It'll work just the same. And the reason this works for coloring is because characters typically have, you know, red blood in them, and because their blood's red, or skin is pink, kind of a combination. Shadows that show up on people are kind of like more red. Sorry, more red. My voice cracked. I'm still a babby. I can make a second multiply layer. Use like a smaller brush and kind of shade in this part where one body part meets another. There we go. And I actually just started experimenting with this one not too long ago. It's a blending mode called Color Bum. Like a bum. You're bumming colors off of the thing you're drawing on top of. And so it's gonna make, well, if I can get it to work. Oh, I'm drawing on the wrong thing. It makes this blue more blue. But I'm gonna use a stronger brush for this. Femboy Maid Cafe. Yeah, welcome to the Femboy Maid Cafe. I'm still crying because I can't hug you because you're too beautiful for this life in this world. Honestly, I can't tell if you're joking or not. I don't mean to be rude or anything, it's just odd. I don't often have people say that. What a cutie. I'm joking about the crying, not for the beautiful that you really are. Oh, thank you. Maybe someday, Ditto, you'll get to embrace me. Someday. It reminds me, I gotta commission someone to make an NSFW pic for a friend of mine. I mean, have at it. Thanks, Path. Welcome, by the way. I don't think I said hi to you. I haven't said hi to a lot of you, I'm sorry. Hi, Mimi. And Pillsman. I don't know if I said hi to you. What's weird is I kind of like making my characters and my background separate. Like I wouldn't just keep this and then just draw the background in. I would go and make a background and then insert the character into that. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go paint a happy little coffee house cafe. I'll actually show you what I was working on yesterday. I just called it background practice because that's what it is. Here we go. You can see my notes and stuff. This is the first thing I started with. I wanted to just draw some grass that looked nice. This is super easy to do. But buttons is in a made uniform, and usually you see like made uniformed individuals inside and not outside. I made a nighttime version of the same drawing pretty much. I wanted to figure out what kind of colors I should use. I can get into these if you all want, but like for the most part, I'm just gonna start making something new. Call this one Cafe. I actually don't know how to start this. I have not practiced just random cafes inside. Could work in a park. Oh, that's true. It could work in a park. Let's do that then. Just because I haven't practiced doing indoor cafe stuff very much. I don't have a very quick method of making them. I would feel more comfortable making an outside thing. So you can see how I do this from scratch. Let me get some coffee. Love the nighttime aesthetic because of the fireflies. Yeah, thanks. I actually, that's the reason I had this spray brush out. Um, the one that makes these dots is because I was using it to make the fireflies down here and stuff. Gotta go to sleep. Take care. Oh, okay. Thanks for stopping by, Eagle. Appreciate you. I really appreciate you. I think I might have just answered your question, Victor, before your text appeared in chat about the fireflies. Anyway, starting from scratch, so I'm just gonna make a white canvas. So that's right. That scared me. Not gonna lie. Runs away screaming like monkey. The first thing I start with on these is this midday sky kind of gradient, which if you have Clip Studio Paint, you just get a bunch of free gradients, but if you don't, they're super easy to do. Because if I didn't have this gradient, I would just take one of the colors that are used on one end. So like on like the left side here, I would just take that color, cover the canvas in it, and then take this color up here, this like baby, almost white blue color, and then just kind of airbrush it on, even if you don't have a gradient thing on your program. But I do, so I'm gonna cheat. Canvases are usually broken into like thirds. You ever heard of like the rule of thirds? So like this kind of thing. Buttons is gonna be like here probably, and then I don't know what else we'll have, but I'm gonna just kind of go at it. Zoom out. There we go. That's our sky. I don't think any drawing program other than MS Paint doesn't have gradients. Well, actually, you'd be surprised. Paint Tool Sci does not have a gradient tool from the last time I used it. I could be wrong, but it didn't have that, and so I was amazed to find that this program does. I was like, wow, this is going to make things so much easier. I have my little color palette on the side here. Just gonna... Gonna put in my background, which is going to go across the middle here. I know it's not with the rule of thirds or whatever that I said, but you'll see what I'm doing. And then get my foreground in here as well. It's going to be slightly below that with a more intent green. And now that I have these in place, I'm going to make a sketch using my sketch pen. And I'm just going to kind of like put in the stuff that's going to be in this drawing. So at the like line of the third here, I'm actually going to have a bit of a tree line. Tree line going on. And there would be like overlapping, or I should say underlapping trees out there. They look like clouds, I know, but it'll get better. We'll have like some trees in the foreground as well. We'll have clouds in the sky. We'll have like some big kind of cloud there. Big cloud in the distance, big, and some cirrus clouds or whatever here. Buttons is going to be like here, but I don't know. Maybe he's let me get a look at him again. I want to put in like a bench or something, I suppose. Maybe I can have like a cross for like platforms here. Maybe it makes more like a Y shape, you know? I don't know. Off the top of my head. Is Beebens here? I don't think so. If he was here, he would have like announced it. That's what I like about him. He's direct. The happy little trees have arrived. Truth in advertising. Yeah. Let me kind of touch this up. Yeah, I think that would work better. Maybe he'll be over here actually. But then I would want something like something interesting on the thirds, like here and here. That kind of, I don't know. I think that would just work. Maybe a tree over here. Yeah, like next to the walkway. Another happy little little tree, you know? Yeah, so maybe he's like under it or something. Yeah, I suppose. That'll work. Alright, let's go ahead and paint these in. Should check general on the Safe for Work server then. Why was that? A document. I'm not sure. Let me, one second. Let me take a moment to read this. I'm back. That's hard. That's really tough stuff. I don't think I would talk about exactly what I just read openly because I don't know if he shared it in any other place. So I don't know if it's exactly something he wants public, but I can completely understand Beeman's not wanting to be here. I'll have to reach out to him. I think in times like this, like he will want to be maybe a bit alone, but I'm going to still push to be social with him. All right. I'm gonna make my foreground trees. I actually make these all in one layer. Let me just get like a thick brush. I actually don't know what kind of trees these are that I'm drawing. It's just like non-distinct tree. This breed of tree is called rando, as in it is completely random and I have no idea what it is. At some point, whenever I get better, like as I improve, I'm going to start looking up actual tree, like like types and see how they differ. But for right now, non-distinct trees, rando trees. Yeah, I understand. It's. I'm glad that you told me about it, Victor, because I might not have realized it for some time. Anyway, so I put this color down for the tree, but I'm actually going to change it really quick. I forgot. I wasn't supposed to draw this color. I was supposed to do it in this color. This is the shaded version of the tree. And then I'm going to use this like brown color here with my brush to go over top of it and kind of lighten it, lock the transparency of the layer so that way you don't draw outside the tree. Here you see how it doesn't affect anything outside the tree. Gonna have to paint a little harder, but that's fine. Very common species found all over the cartoon world, yeah, pretty much. Maybe you want a smaller brush than this. I don't think I've shown how I do backgrounds on stream before, so this is very new. What's up, Taki? So it seems really odd at first because it won't be very intuitive, but the color I'm using for this tree, if it'll zoom in, it's actually a really navy, like dry blue, which you think wouldn't be useful for like painting trees, but it really is. I don't know why. It's just interesting how colors work. Highly recommend playing around with drawing backgrounds. It's more doable than it may seem at first. There's more than meets the eye. And so on top of this, I'm just kind of making these like these downward strokes and putting some pressure into it to add color to what I'm making. And on top of these branches, I'm going to add some color as well and do sort of the same thing. If you go over it with the same brush, it'll kind of blend it in. And on top of all these, you can do like these little circles almost. They like mimic the sun kind of coming in onto the branches through the leaves. You'll see it'll work. I don't actually know if it works on the bark. I'm just kind of taking a guess here. So here we have the base of our tree. Looks pretty basic. I'm going to unlock the layer so I can draw on top of it. Actually, I showed this technique on a different stream. I call it the boulder technique. I don't know if anyone else uses this, but I do. I'm going to take the darker green color that we're going to use for this. And I'm actually just drawing boulders. It don't look like boulders, but they will when I do this. You see, they're boulders, but I'm just not using the black color, so like they look like this. And what's gonna happen is like I'm just where these like things end, the branches, I'm just gonna paint over top of them and we get these nice bush-like shapes. Then I can lock the transparency of the layer again, go in with a brighter green, a more vibrant one, and just kind of like in the direction of wherever the sun is, which I'm just going to say is mostly directly overhead. Lighten the tree up a little bit. I didn't check Twitter. Did you upload page 3? I have not uploaded page 3. I was going to do that after the stream, if you don't mind, Taki. Hey, try the smear mode on the ink category, subcategory. Ink. What? I don't see an ink subcategory. Smear mode. We need to make Mila's mood great again. Yeah, well, I already feel great. I don't know what you're talking about. About falling Lantha on the background. Oh yeah, that'd be funny. That's just gonna happen every time I paint a background, is Lantha's gonna appear and fall out of the tree. And then this is where it's gonna get kind of weird. I'm actually gonna use, the same boulder trick, but I'm gonna use it to darken the tree with this like blue color. I'm gonna go underneath here with like the small boulder shape. It seemed ridiculous to me at first, but yeah, shading with that blue color makes it look really nice. And then I can go in with this like more lime green color, and like add these little like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 2. These little things on the lighter side of the tree. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. It doesn't look like much when I zoom out, but you can see it when I zoomed in. This is an interesting part because like what I want to do now is kind of add a part of the tree back here that you can see so it looks more full, and I can do that with a layer underneath the tree layer. If I just paint, use the boulder trick again, paint the dark color of the tree. Lock the transparency, use that dark blue color, and use a gradient. Not that kind of gradient. There we go. I'm actually gonna just leave it like that. We've got a little tree. Last thing you can do is you can use the fingertip effect under blur. And just go to the base of the tree here and just pull up at varying strengths. And it looks like the grass is kind of overlapping the tree a little bit. You can also be really fine with it, doing little tiny strokes. And we've got a little tree. These backgrounds are amazing. Thanks. Thank you, Taki. Sent it on DMs. All right, let me see. What is this? Oops. What is this thing which you were referring to? Oh. Ink color mixing, is that kind of what you mean? Blend running color. Not all of the settings are there for that one. Let me go to GPen. Color mixing. Okay, well, I still don't see smear there, but I do see, like, I guess the gist of what you're talking about. So let me look at my sketch and see what else I was gonna draw here. Ah, yeah, some trees in the background. Trees in the background are a little different from trees in the foreground. Say BG trees, background trees layer. And this is gonna go on a layer that's behind the foreground, obviously, but on top of that this green hill here. Trying to remember which colors I use for this. Give me a minute. Well, I can just check the other things that I use. These trees out here in this drawing, these are really far away trees. And so because they're really far away, they're kind of strained blue and brighter. And trees, I think, look really nice like that in a cartoonish sense when they're really far away. But for trees that aren't really that far away, like these out here, they still kind of get that same effect, but they're not like as blue shaded, you know. Do I have this color anywhere? Oh yeah, right there. I do have them. Okay. I wasn't sure if I had it in my palette or not, so let's go ahead and paint them. Reference my sketch really quick so that way I know where to put them. Okay. Yeah, I'll just paint the tops of the trees and stuff. I just do like a little circle motion here, kind of varying strengths. And the bottom of these trees are going to come down to, yeah, I guess right around the horizon line, but you won't really see the horizon line when I'm done. And also have it kind of come down underneath a little bit here and there. Well, maybe not so much like that. Come down a little bit, but not a whole lot. And like I said, I'm gonna start, I'm actually gonna change it to this darker color, lock the transparency, and then use my lighter color to, I'll draw these like little arches. See if you see that? This little bend of light. And then kind of fill in where it would be lit up a little more intensely, you know. And so when I zoom out, it looks more like a tree being lit up. And you can do that like a lot using this boulder technique. There's probably a legitimate brush out there that's like made for drawing trees and stuff, but I'm using what the good people at Clip Studio Paint have given me by default. I'm not using any downloaded stuff yet. I can see myself using downloaded stuff. And I'm going to paint the tops of these trees. Because, you know, sunlight. We've got, it looks like bushes, but you'll see, I'm going to make it look not like bushes. Hello, Black Certain, or Black Certain. I'm okay. What are you up to? There's supposed to be a third one called Smear. Yeah, I see that you have it there in the screenshot. I don't have it, but maybe I do need to update the my version of the program. I don't update Clip very often. I need to. It's a good idea. Thanks for letting me know. Let me think really quick. I'm just trying to come up with a game plan here. Reference my sketch really quick. Yeah, I could use some like tree trunks in there. So I'm gonna grab I don't know if I have any color for that. Maybe I can just use the blue color I started for the base of the trees here. And then just kind of throw that in there. Doing 2 downstrokes here and there. We got a lot of little trees out there. I haven't drawn mid-range trees too much, but it shouldn't be that difficult comparatively. Hang on, let me see if I can draw some shading on the bottom of these trees. Yeah. With lock transparency, I can just kind of go in and get the bottoms of these. I think the trunks need to look that same color as well. Let me change that. Yeah, I think that's fine. And then underneath those, I'm gonna take maybe the same boulder brush, the exact same thing. Just kind of like cover up the horizon. like bottoms of trees. And maybe on top of the background, I'll do like a gradient coming towards the edge of the forest line. Ooh, that's pretty intense. Maybe that's fine. But maybe I can do better. I think I can do better. Yeah, I'm gonna use this more teal color. Kind of shade the ground where the trees are at. Have a little bit of like sunlight showing in back there. And maybe I can combine this with the gradient that I just put down, so that way you'll see it's not completely lit up back there. Just gonna relieve the background of that gradient a bit. Yeah, so we've got a tree line back there. We've got a tree right here in the front. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Let me pull up my sketch. I'm actually gonna go ahead and make the clouds. Clouds? I just use pure white to start the clouds off in the daytime. Where are we gonna put them? Yeah. Just do circles. And up here. And for these more distant clouds, I'm gonna go in and use a brush. Also using circles. And kind of shade under them. More close to the horizon line. Check the mod discussion chat when I get the chance. All right, as soon as I finish these clouds, I'll go and check that. Get under that cloud. And a separate cloud I can make is just kind of, see if I can find the right color to use. So I just draw this in with a G pen, honestly, and then grab the fingertip brush, get a really large version of it, and then just kind of whoosh it along its path because it's being blown by the wind. Get another one in there. We got some clouds. Let me check this thing really quick. See what's up in the mod discussion. Ah, okay, I'm not sure off the top of my head what to do about that particular situation. I probably won't discuss it here openly. I'll just keep mod discussion chat stuff in mod discussion chat. And when I find a moment for it later, I will get to that. I want to change something about the trees back here in the background. Of course, I also want to put all of these on one layer. I don't think they need to be on separate layers. Yeah. Gonna grab this fingertip brush and just kind of pull up lightly at these trunk bases. It kind of blurs them into the ground and in a like not so obvious way. Let me get our tree back in here. This is gonna go on top of the foreground. Actually, I can just do this, like lock the transparency of the ground here. And I'm gonna take this dirt color. Fill that in. There we go. Pardon me. Go over the edge of this dirt. I'm actually not sure. Maybe, maybe instead of this dirt color, I can use this color. We'll have a walkway instead. And then with a darker color using the brush at, oh, I don't know, like 12. Actually, I'm gonna use a parallel line here, like a ruler. So like using those. Yeah, sorry. I was reading something. And then use this darker color to kind of go over the edge here because it's shaded. The side of this like walkway, it has some depth. I will actually draw this slightly over the edge of the horizon, or not horizon here, but the hill kind of, because it is a walkway. We've got a little ground here. I'm actually going to go over the foreground again with a kind of like darker green color. I'm just going to airbrush it. Actually, no, I'm going to use a regular brush. I'm going to go side to side, put a little bit of pressure in the first stroke, and then kind of blend that in to the ground. So we've got some unevenness in the dark saturationness of the ground here and there. I'm actually going to use this this ground color, or this ground brush over top of foreground, and ooh, that is too strong. Yeah, kind of make this walkway a little imperfect, just a little bit. On top of the trees layer, I'm going to make a grass layer. Draw some grass in here. Using my brush. Rip Eevee, messed up the melting and got wax paper stuck all over it. Oh no. Mila, when you had a toothache, did at some point it ached on the mandible? Like, yeah, sorta. Like, it was deep in there. Like, when I had my toothache, it was, like, bad. It was, like, monstrously bad. It was hard to pinpoint the pain. I just did what I possibly could to alleviate some of that pain. All I'm doing here is just kind of using the same brush tool I've been using, and just kind of I'm starting from like one point on the ground somewhere that you don't really see, but then sprouting out a couple of things of grass from it and getting smaller and lighter as I move out. I can do 3 at a time, I can do 1 at a time, or 2 at a time. Every now and again, maybe 4. And I'll paint over the edge of the walkway here a lot and show some kind of like overlap, that it's like part of the scene, you know? I'm not doing that much grass here. I have another color for grass here that I'm going to use. It's going to be slightly darker. The grass is usually a lighter color than shrubs and stuff all around, so you won't want to use the darker one too much. I think just like here and there to kind of add some variation in the ground, but not like, you know, half and half. I would say like 80-20, 80% lighter color grass, 20% darker. This looks pretty good. Let's see if we can bring Made Buttons over here. See if he'll fit into the background, you know? Oh, there's something else I need to do. We need to shade the ground here. And for that, I'm going to use, just thinking really quick. Maybe like this bright teal color. On multiply and set it on the foreground. And just kind of use a big old brush to bring it in. Actually, yeah, that's fine. It's fine. I might go in with and like brush in some kind of missing color here and there for like the sun that's showing through the tree. Actually, that would be kind of cool. Let me try something. On top of the tree layer, I'm gonna make a like add glow and use, oh, I don't know, like a kind of yellow. At like kind of lowish opacity, maybe like 6. Gonna draw these like lines going here, but they're not going to show all the way to the ground. Let me get my gradient eraser, kind of erase halfway up. Well, actually, before I do that, let me kind of touch up the tops of them a little bit. I don't know. I don't really know if that works. I'll leave it for now. Great, gotta check my dentist. My wisdom tooth might have cavities. Damn tooth is covered by a flap of gum. Oh no, that's not good. Yeah, definitely get that checked out. Whenever I had problems with my teeth, I had to, like before I went and got assistance fixing it, I was kind of just forced to take antibiotics to kill any infection that got in there, but I really couldn't do much else about it, honestly. We'll have him in there in just a moment. Convert this to raster really quick, just so I can copy him and bring him in here. Haha. Oh my god, it looks like one of those kinds of, it looks like one of those games. You know what I mean? Where like text would pop up in the front here, and you talk with them. He's super tall. Let me do a little bit of editing. Hang on. What a cutie. Absolute. Well, since it's been the wisdom tooth, I'm just gonna extract it if it's given trouble. Easier than making restorations. Yeah, I suppose so. You have to keep up with it at that point. Gonna head out, cook, and irked at yourself for messing up. Yeah, I understand. I understand if you aren't like feeling super ener- energized to want to stick around and hang out or anything like that. You know, I get it. Gonna move him over a little bit. Oh, of course. I was like, why does my shading look so weird on the tree? It's because it had like a really hard edge on the ground, but like the distance that it takes for the light to get from like oops. Distance it takes from light to get from the edge of the tree to like the ground is so far that at that distance the light kind of what's it called scatters, you know, the shadows shouldn't be so clear cut. And so I was wondering why it looked weird. First thing I joined the stream made cat. Yeah. Well, welcome in, Inky Bear. This is what we do here. Actually, I'm kidding. I don't often do made cats. This is just a one-off. And I also don't often do these kinds of backgrounds. Also a one-off. I still love this other idea of him just being in front, and the text would pop up. Hang on, let me do that really quick. That'd be fun. I think. fill it with black, but then like lower the opacity. Then grab the color white and I don't know what kind of font I'd use, Calibri, probably. Something like that. Uh, Maybe I can get a different kind of font like Helvetica. Maybe it's like one of those choice options. Let me, you know what I mean, where you can do different things. Comic Sans, do Comic Sans? No, I hate you. Hug hum. I didn't mean to type that. What did I just join into? I love that people keep asking that. Like, wow, what did I just walk into? I challenge you, you so-called master, for the power to summon the cute Pocata. An awesome, cute artist. Awesome, cute Pocatos. Yeah, he keeps calling my cat a potato because that one, his head looks like a potato. I don't know why, but this is a little more, and I like this a little more than this one, this other one. Oh, well, maybe it starts as this, and then like you click on him, you, like, click, and then when you click, this happens. Hang on, I can make that more smooth. Click. You still have that mask, Mila? Yeah, I do still have that mask. Hang on, let me play around with the settings in my OBS. No one cared who I was, so I put on the mask. not just like potato cat or picado for short. I am an angry picado. Anyway, thanks for reminding me of that. Hello, Henry. Welcome. I'm just doing totally on the up and up things. Oh, you can't see the hug him option because the thing's in the way. Sorry. There we go. Now you will see. Now you will see. There he is, and you can go and click on him, like click, and then he's angry someone called him a turnip. Yeah, clearly he's a potato. What's wrong with you? Well, let me put my slap papa, my signature into this. There we go. Rasterize, edit, change that, and we've got a nice little background with buttons in it. I had originally planned to make a cafe interior, but I didn't, and the folder is still called cafe, so I'm going to change that to park. I'm going to go take a little break, get up and stretch. Everyone else do the same. It's this new fad, this newfangled dance called getting up and stretching. All right, be right back. Hey, I'm back. Isn't it kind of a risk to draw NSFW stuff on YouTube? I'm not sure where how this is NSFW. Hey, can I ask you something? Yeah, you can ask. What's up? I want to know a random fact. Every 60 seconds, a minute passes. I'm gonna have to write that one down. Hello, back. All right, dad jokes. Hope y'all have enjoyed seeing me draw this background. What are you? What do you mean? I really wasn't expecting a question like that. What are you? I'm a human being. I don't know. I'm not sure what you're talking about. I'm an artist. Uh, I, I draw characters. I don't know. I am defined by what I do. I want to send this to my friend really quick. You're back. Welcome back, B. I'm also back. I just recently got back. I'm actually not sure what to make right now. Earlier today, I went and got 2 shots. I got a flu shot, and I got a COVID booster. So, and they're starting to affect me. I got them this morning, but after a while now, they're really taking their toll. They're kind of draining my energy more so than I thought they would initially. At first, they just made my arms hurt. I took a shower, and now they're like, hey, sore. The background track is soothing. Yeah, I like it. It's from a YouTube video I found that was like study with me for 2 hours or something like that. I can link you if you want it. I'm talking about your cat, OC. Someone sent me a picture of it with demon wings and possibly a halo, I'm pretty sure. What? I've never drawn anything like that with this character. But the character is a cat. He's a guy, kind of femboyish. He's a barista. He works at a coffee house. He likes dressing up in cute clothes, as you can tell. He's not a demon or anything. Unless, you know, you count femboys as demons, which I can understand. But yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do now. I mean, I suppose I could just kind of sit here and chill and try practice drawing cafes, interiors. You can see me practice doing backgrounds. Outside backgrounds are super easy to do because it's easy to approximate stuff in the distance. Well, as with any canvas, gotta start with something fresh. A nice blank white background. It's still really odd. Someone sent you a picture of it. Can you send me that picture somehow? I'm just looking for a couple of canvases. that I can open. Alright, I'm gonna open these. Hopefully it doesn't open anything risky. There we go. Yeah, I posted this earlier today. I'm really proud of this one. He looks so, like, genuine, trying to hand you the cup. I thought he was super cute. If I remember to change my Redbubble as well. Well, I haven't had trouble getting paid through Redbubble yet, so... But, yeah, you're right. I should change my Redbubble to, Actually, I'm not sure if it uses PayPal or if I have it set to just go directly to my bank account. I'm not quite sure. I'll show it to you on Twitter. Alright, cool, thanks. Where to even begin drawing an interior background? So I'll show you, when I do these other backgrounds, I first start with the color of the sky and then just kind of paint on top of that everything else. You have the clouds, the trees, everything else. But I'm not quite sure where to begin with this one, interior stuff. I mean, maybe what I should do is start with a kind of what do they call it? Perspective grid, perhaps. Let me know when you send that to me, by the way, Ink. I'll show you the technique that I learned, where you take the 3D model and we'll drop it into the canvas. Change the ruler to show, so when you're not on the active layer, you can still see the ruler. We'll change the position of the camera. Just gonna select this character and hit delete. And then off of that layer, we can see the perspective. Got some stuff in the mail a few minutes ago. I posted my sweet loot in the Safe for Work pics. Alright, let's see what's up. Oh, cute, witch cat looking thing. Super cute. Not sure where that's from, but I love it. Nico from One Shot. It's an indie game on Steam. Interesting. Okay, sorry, I was a little distracted. Yeah, I'm not quite sure where to begin with this. Maybe for interior stuff, I'm gonna have to just start with a sketch instead. Well, before I get to the sketching part, I'm going to grab a background color to use, and I'm going to use maybe the floor. This like color for the floor here is pretty good. That way I can kind of like somewhat envision what's gonna happen. Call this sketch. And call this one ruler. Just grab my sketching brush and yeah. I'm actually not sure where to begin with this because I'm not accustomed to making stuff out of the blue. What I'm trying to do is draw like a somewhat over-the-counter view. Oh god, it's too close. I'm still kind of playing around with this to understand how to do, or how to use perspective. It's not easy. This is supposed to be the counter. It's the edge. Then there's that break, and in the background there is the back counter. But there's this like sidebar where you can still operate. Maybe I can just copy the sketch and then just zoom it in, you know? Not sure. Oh, you know what? I think the problem with this is, let me duplicate the ruler. I think the problem with this is that the view needs to go up, like get panned up a little bit, and then also look down a little bit more. If that's the case, this is pulling this up is going to make it look down. Yeah. Yeah, I like that a little more. Hello. Hi, Ivan. Maybe if I kind of doodle in like where he's supposed to be. Like he'll be right there. I can kind of draw the counter around him and stuff, you know. Yeah. So maybe it just looks more usable if the perspective that you're using, like the vanishing point, is like kind of off the canvas. And then buttons would just be right here. What? Yep, there's a bug attacking me while I'm trying to eat my dinner. Is it Waspcoon or Flying Chan? I think you got those mixed up. It's Wasp Chan and Flycoon. Also a bit late to answer, but yes, I would like to know where you got that track from earlier. Ah, okay. I'll post it in the chat here. Just give me a second. Probably Mosquito-kun. Oh, I got it. Wait, no, it's back. There's a story here. Okay, so I got a sketch, I guess, roughly of what's going to be in the drawing. So I'm going to just kind of make it light and then try to draw the colors on top. Your profile picture on Twitter looks sussy. Who? Whom are you talking to? Your profile Twitter looks sus. I think sending 2 messages and then retracting them is sus. I'm gonna have to remove some of the lighting here. Just look at it. What do you mean? I think I know what my profile picture is. It's just my character looking up at the sky. For once, there's nothing going on here. Gonna just borrow these colors. Oh yeah, that's right, I do have 2 Twitter accounts. Which one are you talking to? Gonna use the polygon drawing feature to draw the wall, my background wall. And because I don't often do these interior kind of things, I'm going to switch to using like clipping layers, which just lets me do stuff on top of the current layer, but safely. Wow, Mila being sussy today, shaking my head. What? I have no idea what this is on about. Honestly, I have no idea what's going on. I guess we're doing a bit. Talking about the normal one, Mila292. The one with Mila just looking up. I don't understand. You've thoroughly confused me. Maybe slightly smaller, like 65. He can't be referring to the Safe for Work Twitter with buttons because he specifically said Milichu92, which the one without the underscore is my not safe for work Twitter. I really don't know what the claim for suspicion is. Sent me the image. Did you now? I didn't see any new messages. Let me refresh. Yeah, I don't see any new. Oh, maybe you're talking about my other Twitter. Sorry. I should have figured you might be talking about my other Twitter account. Between my two Twitter accounts, my Safe for Work one does look a little more suspicious in terms of profile picture. Would you like to see my first drawing later? I mean, I guess so, yeah. Oh my god. That character, it's a raccoon, but it looks a lot like Buttons. It looks like I made that. Almost. It's really cute. I like it. It's also got a green hoodie with like the pull strings and the green eyes, and the eyes are kind of done the same the way I do them, and so is the mouth and the nose, and wow, that looks a lot like me. And there's the two hairs on his head like Buttons has. And whoever, I want to know who made that. Because I'm really curious if they like are a follower of mine, or if this is just complete coincidence. This looks good. I'm gonna try to draw in this some like wood color. Yeah, you can send me anything you want by Twitter. I'll check it. I think they drew it bad on purpose. I mean, it doesn't look bad to me. It looks like someone who just doesn't draw a whole lot. Or rather, someone who hasn't drawn for a very long time. Because like, there's a lot there that you wouldn't see for someone who was just trying to put in zero effort. I mean, they miss like coloring in some spots, but I miss coloring in some spots too, and they're only really small spots that they missed. I can see that being a completely serious drawing. It's just, even though it might not look like as good as like some of the stuff like other artists make, but honestly, it looks fine to me. I'm just borrowing colors I have off of this canvas because I like reusing colors. It makes things just easier. I don't think it makes me cheap or anything like that. Because I'm still learning. And I think when you're in the learning phases, you should allow yourself some level of like leeway to be like experimental, you know, like oh, I don't know how to draw this, so I'm going to allow myself to kind of, if I figure out how to do it correctly, just keep doing that over and over again until I figure out, you know, like I'm comfortable enough to branch out and do it a different way. Welcome back, Mimi. Make it a bar with a zipper in it? I don't understand. Just kind of rounding these edges. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Oh, I'm silly. This whole time, I had my gradient tool set like blending mode on multiply instead of normal, so it was putting on a darker color than what I meant to put down. I was like, why is it acting this way? So weird to me. Yeah, that's fine actually. And here I've painted a happy little coffee house. I need to shade the ground a little bit. Just fed my dog some candy, and he made the cutest face. Like what? What did he do? What the dog do? This looks pretty good. The only thing I would change is this stuff on the background. It needs to, hang on, go to edit, transform, free transform. And I'm going to grab this and pull it up and to the right slightly. And then grab this and pull it down to the left slightly. There we go. I just had to make it more in line. What color is that? Ah. Gosh, that's bright. It's about what I need, but slightly too bright. I sent you my first drawing. All right, cool. Where'd you send it? Oh, I see. On my Twitter. Okay. This is your first drawing. That's really good for your first drawing. Really nice. It's super cute. Let me just well, Twitter won't let me there we go. Yeah, I really like it. I wish that I had like a buttons brush where I could just draw buttons into the canvas super quickly. Like I have that Lantha brush, you know? For those who don't know, let me just go ahead and slap one in here. I have a brush that draws Lanthas. No, I'm not kidding. My rabbit character. Just give it a second. It has to load the asset. Yeah, there she is. Desk bunny. Well, she would be a bit bigger than that. Let's say that one has fallen off the counter. It's an absolute takeover. It kind of looks like she's climbing up the counter a little bit. This is just a tangent. This whole drawing's a tangent, if I'm being honest. I like kind of just doing stuff like this. It almost looks like the place is super cleaned up before like before they start populating the area with like stuff on the counter and whatnot. Things that I don't want to have to draw right now because it's a lot of interior things that I would rather not have to make. It's a bunch of simple. It is a bunch of simple shapes, but I don't want to have to draw them. Too tired. Too sleepy. But I am going to use this wood grain brush. If it could just hurry up. What the? Oh. Oops. I was like, what? Cool. You have a surprise waiting for me in DMs. It's a gift. Let's see. Hang on. Let me go check. I love this drawing of Mimi and Bun Patrol's character in the like kind of punk outfit, punk rock girl outfit. That's kind of cute. Surprise sketch. Very nice. You made this. You're as cute as Buttons. I like that, yeah. Can I have your phone number, please? That's cute. I love the like the hooping and hollering comments at him. The candy is called Dots. You feeding your dog candy? All it takes is that one instance of like feeding your dog the wrong candy just because you didn't feel like looking it up, and then your dog just like kicks the bucket. And then you find really quickly like how much you the next dog you get, like how much you enjoy looking up whether the candy will kill them or not. God, getting this angle is difficult. Dang it. I know what I'm trying to do. Just gotta get the angle. That one's close. You see what I'm trying to do? It's not easy. I think I'm just gonna cheat. Can I use the straight line tool and use an airbrush shape? Yeah. Ooh, maybe I want a bigger thing than that. Even bigger, like 200. Okay, maybe not 200. This cafe looks like a box. No wonder Buttons works there. That's pretty clever. I need like a T-posing Buttons just in the middle of the counter. Gotta go. Have stuff to do. Hope to see you later. Yeah, see ya, Mimi. In fact, you know, I'm also thinking about heading out now because, again, I'm kind of like tired and feeling the effects of that, the booster shot I got earlier, plus the flu shot, like both in the same day. I'm glad this is turning out well, though. It's like looking really nice. Plus, also, I'm gonna go hang out with a friend tomorrow. Got a lot of driving to do because dude lives like a couple hours away. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go ahead and end it a bit early. I knew I shouldn't have put up that it was gonna be for 4 hours. It's all good though. Want to thank you all for showing up. It's been a real good time doing these backgrounds and stuff. We made a maid cat in the park, which I think turned out super cute. And I showed you some of my other backgrounds that I've been working on. Maybe I can do something with this background next time. Maybe I'll make, remember how I said I tend to make my characters and my background separate and then combine them. That may not be the best way of doing things, but I think it works for me. It's fine. Maybe I'll come up with an idea to put in this one. But yeah, want to thank you all for being here, and I will see you all next time.